Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we started working on the first of our problems this week, which is our train system. And at the end of the episode, I said I was considering pushing this junction out, which, as you can see, I've started doing. And I figured it would be better to basically keep you guys included on that instead of just trying to build that off camera, because that was something I was considering doing, just doing that for you guys. But, you know, I know you like to see what's going on, so here we are. So what I want to do is to try and avoid, and this might be a horrible idea, but to try and avoid rerouting too much, what I want to do is I want to bring it over in this direction. Now, how I do that is the bit I'm trying to work out. So, you are also going to need to go a bit further forward. And then make a turn. Right. We are higher than that one. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure we weren't too low. I'm going to need to go grab a ton of concrete for all this work. So let's go grab that now. Hello. Right, okay. It's weird seeing so much of this just like empty now, when this whole place was just concreted at the beginning a while ago. So yeah, it is strange watching all of that, but you know, we do what we must, and it was in the situation where it just needed to be pulled up. Okay, right, we need to try and get back all the way upstairs. Come on. Right, okay. There we go. I mean, at the moment, it does seem to be working, but just, yeah, those few times, like we spotted at the end of last episode, where it's just that bit too long, it's causing problems. So, like I say, let's try and fix that this week, or this episode. So, you are going to come round here, like that, and go straight on. Now, you need to hook on to, like, this over here. So if we, and I've got the space for this one in this direction, do that. Just going to cut that like that at the moment, just to stop that pathing signal throwing a hissy fit. And then you are going to come to a similar spot. And then, again, curve over. And can you snap somewhere over here? Track is too long. But you can make that. Okay, that's fine. Does that mess with any pathing? No, so you're alright to actually go there like that already. Okay. And then we've got the bit where we need to do it in this direction. So you're going to come here. And you are going to curve on the inside. There. Okay. Right, and then This one I've got to be a lot more careful with because we've got that train down there and they will clip into each other if I'm not careful with it. So if you do this, actually how tight a turn can you make there? You can do that. You can come around like this. Sure, and then can you get into there? You can. I'm just going to wait for that to go past. Okay. And then you in like that. Cool. Okay. So now I can cut these. These actually become dead lines, so I can clear them. Right, okay, and then we're going to have to rework our entries and whatnot. So, right, we're also then going to need the ability for these two to cross over. So you go there. And you go there to allow that straight through. Okay. This is an awful looking system, right? Okay, so pathing signal. Where have we got a point? There's a way in. Okay, well that's behaving. Right, you are going back there. And your pathing signal is going to go there. Right, you, my friend, I'm just going to turn off for the moment. Back you up a little bit. Right, hop out. Take that down. Take that away so there's no split. And then turn your self-driving back on. Okay. I mean, that is not the prettiest junction by any stretch of the imagination. But that has the same turns. That's behaving. That's got a much longer runoff. I mean, to be fair, this can come all the way back here. And then get rid of that. I mean, that seems like it's going to behave. Because things shouldn't now get jammed on here. Because that is a much longer piece of track for things to get on and off of. Okay, so we might have queues, but hopefully no jams. Right, where are you actually off to? Caterium and Quartz out. Alright, so you're waiting for that straight through path to be clear. Because you're trying to get all the way through. Now, is this guy turning in? Because if he's turning in, that's going to explain why you can't go. Oh, we've got that guy that's come out. That's why. Yeah, that's why. You guys are doing that. Now this guy's going forwards. Okay. I think that's going to do it. I mean, I had to rip a load of stuff down. But I think that is going to function and do what we need it to. Okay. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Like I say, I've got maybe a bit of a queue. But actually, it doesn't look too bad. And I'm hoping that will sort itself out. Right, okay, let's head back and let's continue working on problem number 2, which is plastic, and we'll see whether this continues to behave, which I'm hoping it will. I'm really hoping it will. I think what I was trying to do was trying to avoid those long tailbacks before, and so I was just trying to bunch up a lot of the junction stuff, or a lot of the blocks. I think that was leading to my problem. So thank you very much to everyone that's put all comments and suggestions in last week. I did take all of it on board. It was very, very helpful. So yeah, thank you very much to those of you that did that. Now, back to this with the plastic. Now, we're going to be using that recycled plastic, which means we are going to be using quite a lot of refineries. So, let's get started with that. I think, so from memory, the first one was 15, wasn't it? Of course, I'm already short on motors, so I'm going to go and collect those, and I will meet you guys back here. Just going to take this for a little drive so I can test that it's working. Okay, so I've just made it back over here to where we were going to be laying down all those refineries. And I've just looked, and it's actually, we're not actually getting all the plastic out of here yet. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a couple of freight cars here. And you are going to basically become a power 2. Where's plastic? Oil imports. There we go. You're just going to do that. And just help get all this plastic out. I'm sure we've got that, haven't we? Right, so where is... There we go, the Spy coastline. So that is doing a bit of a loop, but let's try and get some of the plastic out faster. From here, because that should help. There we go. Yeah, let's see, even that's still not got it all out. Although here you come to collect some, so that should now hopefully empty it. So that is going to get a lot more plastic going out, and that might actually resolve our immediate plastic problem. Which will be good if it does. I still think it's going to be worth trying to do all this oil stuff, because I think that's going to be a bit interesting. There we go, that's stopped there, that's fine. It's just going to back up on the lift. So you're not actually, yeah, 2000. So this time, you're not actually going full. But you are going around the houses. Because that one will get stuff from everywhere else as well. Okay, alright. We'll see how that goes. But I mean also, this still isn't up to full speed. Maybe I don't need to do all this plastic yet. Maybe we just save that for... We're going to need to do that later. I mean, how's that doing? You've still got 2,000 plastic in you. Which I think is more than the drone can carry. Yeah, because you've got gaps there. Okay, alright. Maybe we are doing alright for plastic then. Okay. In which case, that begs the question, what shall we get on with today? And... honestly, I think I'm going to cut here while I have a think about that. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I was just figuring out what to do, and I have a plan. But coming back over here, I've noticed the trains have got stuck again. So, who are you? Computer resource out. Why are you coming through here? Why? Oh, I know. Because I've only allowed, yeah, these need to be able to go in this direction as well. Right, and then you need to cross over to here. Yeah, I know. Right. Means that path signal now actually needs to move there. And then we need a block signal. Ooh, I don't like how they clip into each other. There. But what's happened is because you've gone in there to try and turn around, you're actually blocking this one making its way out. So you're trying to get to steel production. Okay. Turn off self-driving. So that's going to send you in that way. And then that way. And then we can turn on and off we go. Right, okay. Yeah, because you've just gone straight through there because you want to get in here. Oh, don't like that junction. And then can you go do that? I think otherwise that's going to be too tight. Okay, right, that should unstick that. However, as you'll notice, I have a plan on what we're up to because I've got a resource well pressurizer and a resource well extractor that I've added onto our little to-do list. And the reason for that is over in this direction, this is going to be a bit of a trek. Over here, where I put this little dot, we've got a basically pure nitrogen resource node. And so I'm thinking I want to head off in that direction, try and export that out, and use that to export some nitrogen out for us so that we can basically start working on the the fused modular frames. Not heavy, fused modular frames, because that's what we're going to need next. So, yeah, this is beginning to dance quite nicely now. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do, which I think is going to be a bit of a challenge. Now, I'm going to set, like I put a little dot there just so I could grab it quickly while I'd pinged it, but let's set that as pure nitrogen, and we're going to want to head off in that direction. So we're going to need poles. We've got copper wire. I could grab. Oh no, I've got a stack there. Cable. Yeah, we got some. Because we're going to wind up power poling a lot over there, which is going to be a joy because I'm not an update 8. I don't have the power pylons yet. So we're going to have to make do with power poles and head off in that direction, which will be fun. Because I think we're going to be trying to jump off the back of this the iron factory. It's going to be a way out there. And no, I don't want to navigate trains through all of this. I'm going to be using drones to get stuff in and out of that facility. Because otherwise that is going to be a freaking nightmare. Right, okay. So, there's our pure nitrogen. And I'm out of concrete. Oh, lovely. Okay, right, I'm going to go grab a big old stack of concrete and I'll meet you guys back here. Okay, right, we're back. I have concrete. So, let's start heading over towards this pure nitrogen. And considering I'm planning on using the hover pack to get over there, we might be using, you know, arguably more of these than we need. But I also want to try and make sure that I don't go clipping through things. So let's just keep heading out. Oh, where's that gone? Okay, that is not where I want that. Right, where'd it go? Come on. Right, grab that. And then you are coming here. And then we're going to hop down. Right, okay. Ooh, a lake. Right, although we're heading over in this direction, which is fine. There we go. Just hot-footing all the power all over the place. I mean, that's some bauxite there. Normal node, not bad, not bad. Oh, spice rocks. Okay, hopefully that's not too bad, because we've not built the radiation suit yet. Okay, there's another bauxite node. Yeah, I know, you can shoot at me. Yeah, I know, but I'm moving past. I'm not going to cause you any trouble. Right, let's keep going. I think... Is this the water node on the map? Yeah, that's a lot of pure water there, should we need it. Right, let's keep going. Considering I basically just want to get the nitrogen in and out of here, this is going to be a pretty ramshackle setup I'm planning. I'm not planning to make the actual factory, or... I hear cats! Ah! That thing could jump high enough to get me. Let's just one-shot that. Oi, have you seriously come all the way over here for me? Ow. Well, this is a dangerous part of the world. Hogs, not worried about. Cats, on the other hand. Right, okay, that looks like it's... Looks like the hog's got it, which is fine. Right, okay. That looks like our nitrogen node just there. Come on. At some point, I still kind of want to make a weapons factory. I know you guys are like, oh, use the tickets because I've got 1,000,000 tickets and I'm not using them. But I don't want to waste them on ammo. Not if I can make the ammo. Okay. So, like I say, this looks like our nitrogen, so we'll pop you in there. Okay. Yep. We've got our nitrogen. Let's do it properly. Max it out. 3,000 cubic meters of nitrogen a minute. Okay. There we go. And throw all of these down. Okay. So how much are each one of you throwing out? Each one of you is throwing out 300. Okay, fine. So, This is way more nitrogen than I'm going to need. I think. Right, so let's get... I need some heavy frames because I'm going to need to bring over some drone ports over here. I'm also going to need some packages. Let's just have a look at the packager because I'm going to want packaged nitrogen gas. Okay, so that takes 240 to make 60 bottles. Okay, so 600 divided by 240. Why wouldn't you be a nice round number? 2.5. Okay. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 5 pairs. So that's 5 times 2.5. It's 12.5. But it's not going to be that easy, is it? Or is it? Yeah, because for each 2, we could have a set of 5. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, okay. So we need 12.5 of those. Oh. Hey, nice, we've got the items for that right here. Okay, so let's get, like I say, 4-hour ramshackle. Just align that to the world grid. No. Take all of that down. Right. Yeah, because this is not on the level, is it? Okay. And then packages. Whoa, I've got too far away from the power. I really don't want to drop down here. Right, let's just put that there. Let me fly. So, we need 5 along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would feed those. Because what the plan would be is, if I just grab another foundation block there, we can... I was really hoping the... Right. I was really hoping the liquid would be on the bottom. Fine. The liquid's not on the bottom. We will deal with that. So we can grab our... There we go. Stacked pipeline. Put you there. You there. Run that in like that. And then if we do this, right, how much will you need for that? 240. So a normal pipe will do you. Okay. So that covers these guys. And then the plan will be, we'll come down like this. Go down there. Put a junction cross. You'll go into there, and then normal will go into there. You're now facing the wrong way. Because you guys would go here. And you'll do that. So then effectively what will happen is they'll feed it from both ends, which means they'll fill all of it up quite nicely. Because then each one gets its 2.5 into the middle. But we're going to need to get a load of aluminium over here. Because, yeah, we are going to need to make the aluminium canisters for them. So yeah, look, these guys are now taking in that nitrogen gas. All already full, which is nice. So what actually is our production rate for... Right, where is it? There you go, empty fluid tank. So 60 to 60. Okay, fine. And how many bottles do you need? 60. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's what? 60 times 5? So that's 300. So if we've got one... Oh, blimey. I don't know if we're going to be producing enough aluminium for this. Yeah, I don't know we're going to be producing enough, because if we get one bringing in 780, that's going to feed 2 of these setups, which is still going to leave that end bit there untouched, which, do you know what? I think we might be able to cope with. I think we just might. But I think that's where we're going to be picking up next episode's fracking kind of 4%, blimey. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to pick up next episode. So likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as patrons, whoops, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time, when we're going to start, hopefully, packaging up some of this nitrogen for us to work with.